You can't say that's desire for an adult. And you have to have this in your mind. You can't just be around having sex with anything, saying, well, yeah, it looked good. I just wanted to have sex. No, no, no. We're not animals. You have to establish, and you should, if you're a person of integrity and honor, let's talk about it. We always talk about who's a pedophile. Let's talk about who's not. Let's find out how the people who are not pedophiles, how they think. This is how we think. We think that we'd rather wait until you're 18. Boom. Clears up everything. Now we see the light is on. Now the light is on. We see who's the pedophiles. It's the people that do not acknowledge 18 as the age of consent for sex. Thank you for your round of applause. Thank you for your round of applause. This shows us, guys, by definition, a person that is a pedophile is an adult first, not a child with a child, an adult first that has sexual desire for children. Okay, what is 18? Now we clarified. An adult that has sex with children, right? That has sexual desire for children. Okay, then, so I'm not the smartest man in the world, but if the age of consent is under 18 in 40 states, it's under 18 years old. That is not sexual desire for adults. That is sexual desire for children, right? Which automatically, by definition, defines 40 states as having sexual desire for children, right? Which by definition makes that pedophilia. Not my opinion. It by definition, it makes it pedophilia. Because a fully grown man only thinks about an 18-year-old woman and up. That's all he's thinking about. That's all that's in his head. He ain't thinking about 17, 16. He's not doing that. Have underage probably come on to him? Probably so. Have things probably come across the internet? Probably so. But the bottom line is, a man only wants to be with someone that's 18, and the foundation for that is not even looks of an 18. It's his integrity. It's his honor. It's for his conscience sake. Okay, I definitely know she's 18. You don't care how she looks. All you need to know is you in your mind, if you're a man of integrity, she's definitely 18. That's how real human beings think. Right? That has evolved to the place where we are in history and time. All history and place and time is not the same place. Right now, in 2022, healthy men with healthy minds have evolved to understanding as long as she's 18, it's good. Not 17 and not 16. For a good man, this will violate his conscience. For a good man, he won't do it. I don't care how she looks. I don't care what she looks like. Okay? There's no way in the world you can tell me a man of honor and integrity is going to be with a 17-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl. No man of integrity is going to do it. So then, why do 44 states have child marriage? Why is there such a big struggle with these people that call themselves so honorable and so pure and righteous? Why is it so hard for them to do what most men of integrity do without thinking about it? Why is it so hard for them to do what comes natural and normal to an everyday man? Why is it so hard for them to do what pure-minded people do? Explain it. Make it make sense. Because everybody I know and everybody I talk to, you got to be 18. It's no compromise in that. It's no compromise at all. None. None. So explain to me why these people riding around like John Wayne when they got 44 states married children talking about they child protectors. Man, that's retarded, man. That's retarded to a man like me when I look at your country and you got the age of consent under 18 years old in 40 states. That's one law. The other law is you got 44 states with child marriage. So how in the world you a protector of children? How in the world you are among us who are children who have integrity? Explain it to me. I don't care about nothing else, man. I'm just being honest. I don't care what you talk about. I feel adults should be with adults. I have evolved in this place and time. You may have not, but there's still no excuse because the culture of America does not think like this. The American people do not believe in children being with adults. You don't have anything compatible with them. That's the first thing you got to think about. You don't have anything compatible with a child. You can't, how can you marry a child? You don't have no compatibility with them. None. Not really. So how can you marry them? It's all about the sex. I'm telling you. That's what it is. How does a fully grown man have any compatibility with a child? You gonna take your boo out on a river ride? Your child is going your child wife is gonna go on a river ride with you in Venice. I'm sorry, I'm saying Venice. So in Venice, in Italy, you're gonna take your girl on one of those famous boat rides. Your child bride is gonna see one of those guys in the striped shirts rowing you down the river in Venice. You have no compatibility. You can't be romantic with a child. So how are you getting married? I'm trying to understand it. And then you want to question everybody's sexuality, which is your death sentence. Who you playing with? Who you think you're playing with? You already should be dead for what you're doing. You should be dead for what you're doing. But then when you start playing with other people, you're definitely gonna die. Yeah, I know. That's you don't have that sense of consequence, do you? You don't think they should die, do you? I think so. Well, you out here playing with children, and then you sitting up running around here like John Wayne, wondering what the rest of the country is doing. What about what your government is doing? Marrying children, 44 states doing it, and you sitting up worried about what we doing? No, you need to go worry about what your government is doing. That's for community, and that's for the government. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about why you got child marriage in 44 states. And you running around here like John Wayne, like you got some kind of integrity. You need to worry about why you've been like that the whole time. And it hasn't been true. See, I woke people up to the real America. That's why they hate me. That's why they're depriving me of money. That's why, they're playing games with the money. Because you know why? You want somebody to blame for your funky, stinking ways. You want someone to blame for why you so ugly as a country. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that you so ugly as a country. Well, you can't be beautiful with 44 states married children. I'm sorry. Your time of beauty is up. Your illusion of beauty is up, baby. Well, you got 44 states plowing into children. You got 44 states plowing into children. You can't be beautiful in doing that. So the beauty of the whole country is gone now, which leaves me beautiful. Only me and the people that's with me. Rest of y'all ugly. Well, you can't, I don't care how cute you are as an adult, because I like adults. I don't care how cute you are as an adult. I don't care how many muscles you got. I don't care how big your butt is as a woman, or big your breasts are, or how slender you are as a woman, how tight your body is. 44 states marrying children makes everybody here ugly. Well, imagine you stepping out pretty in the middle of this foolishness. Imagine you thinking you're sexy in the middle of 44 states with child marriage, baby. See what I'm saying? See, I know it hurts. I win. This is the win right now. I'm living my best life right now because you're a complete moron. You thought you was gonna play with me. You was gonna pay other people to do it, and we come to find out you the one doing all of this. You playing all of these games, and you got to come full circle to that. You are child lovers of children sexually. You have to come to terms with it. I'm looking at you like you're stupid because you are stupid. Sitting up playing with me, and here you are slipping like I don't know no better. And you just trying to be quiet as you can, ain't you? Yeah, well, I'm the one shouting from the rooftops. I don't care how quiet you try to be, hoping it go away. It's not gonna go away. It's not. It's not. You trying to be as quiet as you can, hoping I will stop talking and hoping people will ignore it. I'm too smart for that level of psychology. Much as you've been talking about me and you ain't got nothing to say about this, yeah, you're trying to be quiet. That's what it is. You're trying to ignore it. You hoping it goes away. It ain't gonna go away. Because as I'm saying it, God hears it too. And the part that you don't realize is when you mess up with God is that your conscience, this is a sin to your conscience. It's a sin to you. I ain't talking about no other country. I'm talking about America. It is a sin to you. And you know it. You know no one here sees that as right. You know no one here agrees with child marriage. You know no one here agrees with the age of consent being under 18 in 40 states. You know no Americans don't agree with that. Therefore, it is a sin to you. Because I'm a smart person, I think you reason within the different histories of time, and you think somewhere that God will understand all these fluctuation of ages. No, because it is a sin to you, and you know it's wrong. It's wrong to you, and you have evolved as human beings. We are not the same human beings from the early 1900s to early 1800s, 1700s. Time is constantly evolving. Humans are constantly evolving. So, in other words, according to your times, it's a sin. You didn't see that one coming, did you? It's a sin according to your times. It's a sin according to your times. It's a sin according to your culture. It's a sin according to your community. It's a sin according to gangsters. It's a sin according to thugs. Even the thugs, it's a sin to them. It's a sin to even the wicked. Those who practice dark arts. It's a sin to them. It's a sin to Christians. It's a sin to Muslims. It's a sin to everyone. It's a sin to the musicians, the singers, and the rappers, the actors and the actresses, and the actresses. And the actresses. The actresses, and the actors. It's all a sin to them. It's a sin to everyone. Okay? It's a sin. It's a sin to your culture and community, and it's no way around it. There's no way around it. And where you die at is when you played around me and you're doing things that is sin to you. You got 44 states with child marriage. That's a sin to you. You got actresses that would not agree with that. You got actors that would not agree with that. You got actresses, like I said, actors that would not agree with that. You got famous people who would not agree with it, of all forms of fashion. LeBron James, basketball players, no one agrees with child marriage in 44 states. Michael Jordan is not agreeing with 44 states with child marriage. You think if Michael Jordan agrees with the age of consent being under 18 in 40 states? You think Michael Jordan agrees with 44 states with child marriage? It would be a sin to him. I'm showing you. And it ain't my fault. It's your fault. I evolved as a person. You didn't. I did it quicker and you didn't. I'm ahead of you. You accused me back here thinking you were good. Didn't realize how you evolved for the worse. And I win. Now it ain't an actress alive, or actor or actress alive. There's no actresses alive that will agree with you. All this foolishness. And there's no actors and actresses alive that would agree with 44 states with child marriage. No billionaires, no trillionaires, no Bill Gates. You think Bill Gates agrees with 44 states marrying children? With all these little plans he be coming up with? You think he agree with that? Okay? No one. So it's a sin to your American community, which means there's two countries here. You got people, the country that believes it's a sin. You got the whole government that is doing something that is a sin to the whole American community, internationally. And I'm not to blame. And this is what should infuriate you. Not that I'm telling you this. What should infuriate you is that the American government did it. And they're still allowing it. Better to say that they're still allowing it. This is what should infuriate you. And they sitting up here talking about they the best country in the world. Well, you didn't evolve right there. You didn't become the greatest right there, big baby. Because there's some countries, it's 18. All the way through and through. In every situation. Marriage, age of consent, everything. 18. So are you better than them? Not to me. Any country that has the age of consent at 18, as far as marriage and sex, America is not greater to me than them. I'm sorry to tell you. You're not greater than them. You're not. So you can have all the technology you want. You can have all the missiles. You can have all the innovative things that you have. You are not greater than a country that has the age of consent at 18 in all of their country. That allows only adults to be engaged in marriage or to get married. Only they are better than you. Well, they evolved. They evolved to a point of understanding that is above yours. They evolved past your level of perception. You still can't perceive what age is right. You still can't perceive it. You still got 44 states married children. So you still can't. You have not come to a certain perspective and mentality that many countries already have. So it's in debate who's the greatest country now. It ain't you. That's for sure. Not with 44 states married children. I'm sorry. It's the most embarrassing thing that could have happened to your community and country. It's the most embarrassing thing. You thought you was embarrassing me, but you see how karma worked out? It's the most embarrassing thing that that I can think of. Marrying children, 44 states doing that. It's nothing you can. It's no justification. It's no justification. It's no way you can justify this. It's no way. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you try to say it. It's nothing you can say about child marriage when a person can simply wait for 18. I mean, in more to say, and more so, and moreover, it's also a man's conscience that would tell him, I will wait for 18. It's a man's character that would tell him that. This is how you know who's who. This is another win, because I'm showing you who's who. This is what grown men do. I don't care who they are. They said, I don't care what culture they come from, black, white, whatever. We all, as men, set in our minds at 18 as the age of that we will have sex with, the first age. And then half of us don't even do it anyway. We don't even be with nobody 18. It's just that we make sure that it's set and settled. It's 18 years old, buddy. Ain't no compromise with that. So now you see who's who for real. Because you got 44 states over here with child marriage. Now they not thinking like that. So how they thinking like us? How they thinking like me? Because I wouldn't have done it. I would have never passed a law where there's child marriage in 44 states of America. Where the age of consent, the other law is the age of consent is at 18 in 40 states. I would have never done that as a man of integrity that will always wait for 18. This is how you know who's who. You can't make this up. This is only from the heart of a real man. This is only the perspective that you can't buy and make up and lie. It's only the perspective of a real pure man. And then explain to me then why these people walk around here like they so pure and holy with 44 states with child marriage, bruh. When men of integrity think like this. Think like 18. Think like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna only be with someone that's 18. See, the truth is y'all been all asleep. That's the truth. You've been all asleep working all your life, not worried about nothing. And that's how they got you. Everybody working. Everybody, even if you're an entertainer, you a singer, rapper, actor, actress, whatever you are, you have been sitting back, working, not paying attention to all things. This is how they got you. And while you was working, you were sleeping, morally speaking. All through the 90s, all through the 80s, 70s, the early millennium, you was asleep. And now I'm waking you up. I'm like, yep, see that? You see that right there? You got 44 states married children over there, big baby. While you was asleep, you got the age of consent under 18 in 40 states, big baby. While you was working. You were asleep.